today is about teaching people with IDD, assessing people with IDD and teaching them how to do their activities of daily living. And I'm focusing on how to teach them how to do their daily activities of daily living. And that will start by you knowing the patient, knowing the type of how they learn, how they are able to learn, if they are auditory learners, if they are visual learners, if they are kinetic learners. We first of all study the patient before we can teach them, because there is a lot of advantage of them learning how to dress themselves, so that the day there will be short of staff or something of that nature, the patient can be able to do it themselves. Patient will be able to do it themselves. So that is our main focus today. And another thing is for us to also learn their common health challenges, like when they're having seizure. The seizure must not be when they are really shaky or something. Sometimes it can just be them looking at one place, constantly focusing one place, and that will be a sign of seizure. That is all what we have to look out for the patient. That is all what we have to look out for the patient, and then monitor them and teach them how to do their daily distance. Number one step of how to do their stuff is knowing if the patient, because in kind of IDD, it is combined with people with cognitive disability and then people with physical challenge, with so many others. So you try to know how the patient learns so fast. Some of them learn by pairing up with their peers. They learn so fast when they are with their peers. Then you encourage the peers to be together. It also helps them to learn. And some learn by always putting on the television. I have pasted some of the presentation on how to maybe brush their teeth, how to put on their clothes, because they need to know where they belong, knowing if they are female or male, before they can learn how to put on the clothes. So I pasted everything on the toilet, so that first thing in the morning, they will when they get up from bed, they will go, either you put on the television for them to watch it first, to kind of refresh their memory, for them to remember this is how I should put my paste to the brush, and this is how I should do it for me to start brushing my teeth. Then they can now look at it in the television before they can now practicalize it. Before they get into the toilet, I pasted something on the toilet, so they will, you kind of run it down for them. Tell them, look at how you got to put your paste on the brush. Look at how you got to brush your teeth. And then that would be another method of training them. With all this, it will always help us to, always help, because people that are IDD, they are not totally, we try to make them totally independent or near independent, instead of making them totally dependent. So we don't want that. If we can make them totally near independent or totally independent, that would be a great one. Does anybody have a question?
Who are the IDDs?
The IDDs are people with disability, intellectual disability disorders. That they may be physically challenged. They might be just like some of the patients we have here. Most of our patients here, so they're IDD. So that is it. Any other question? Okay, thank you so much for your time. I know I make it so snappy and quick, and that is all we want. I just hit the nail, and that is it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I so much appreciate you guys. Thank you.